When you that's it. So Obi can say economy. When it's marriage, so organic digitalization. No, they are pronounced economy. Now, economy said in previous times, no, economy are developing. I remember on factory. Those days, 1970s, 80s, what you want to so coverage, I found your passport to an hour. And nobody is able to identify you, say, in your one. Before you get call a man for the 200 year. But now, you cannot do that. Why? Because of the digitization. Say, fingerprint, back, that will be as in good then will be a dancer. Do the senses one. Now, economy no, cannot be separated from digitization. And no problem. He decided to confront the problem from digitization, using digitization to solve the problem. Obia will say a piece of solving a problem, but not using that. It's a joke. That is the way to go. My mom, in fact, those days are now any digitization our system. Obi person or your passport. So you bribe. So you say. So you never be move from wa person called Accra just for passport. But and then it's not like that. Those days, in the power now omojijiska because economy now it is ska and a central market now all my digitals. But if you digitalize the system, and people are talking about economy, because and that is the problem. That is the challenge that we have as a country. There's an interface. I'm breaking Nipano, I'm free. Scar unlawful means and then scar. I feel say, oh, economy here, oh, scar will nipa bottom, scar will nipa bottom. So that one is not there. And until an amount for cancer, but the economy now will be based on the digitalization. We look at GRA. Before say Ghana card they are completed, 4% of adults and a normal GRA for records of data. Now, because they are digitalization, what they in the panel what Ghana card be a GRA for platforms. Now we have 85% of adults. And it's all about the economy. Now it is up to us, especially GRA, to ensure say we widen tax net. If we widen the tax net, we bring in more money. And that is the way to go. And to compare normal person a faso about the economy is to bring in a lot of income and cut out corruption, delays, and in Emma Scasemra, ports. System no send your caneno, say paperless. And first card the company. And this car any able to know is now coming from the fact say the nipa Emma no Emma is car, the nipa engine is car direct. And until you depend on our income. Now the system is said that those days, Obia or J salary will depend on the salary. Now, I J go for about office, co office. Now, I'm a friend tip. Remember tips. Unko fee now grab 1,000 Ghana cedis. So you don't use your salary, but because of that interface through digitalization, Sa 1,000 cedis ema. Nti what you are na say economy no asset. Because you are not getting the extra income. And then to be a asset. What I believe is that from time immemorial, the salary levels not powerful when you compare so many places. And I'm sure say now inflows on urban money, our urge government to increase the salaries of workers. When you increase their salaries, they will be able, the purchasing power increases. Which we try there. The entire day is coming from all those things. And the close gap there, and they say to increase salary. Now also so now I believe say government has not been able to do that because of so many deficits that government was confronting with. Government came in, contractors have not been paid, there's allowance for teachers, for nurses, all these allowances are on. And to the extent said, previous government won't mean it has to cancel it. So if government is taking on board all this, the money is coming and he's using it for all that. So now it means everybody drew some level a cap same year and no because say they are buying the contract to be cracker not a answer. I know as a construction professional say there's a bit of debt in our system, but that is not huge compared to some time ago. And you see it me find a level, I'm sure the next thing to do is to increase salaries. So for me, the economy is on course. If you compare data with the previous administration, every aspect of it is increasing. Maybe the next time we can, I'll give you figures to support the argument I'm making. Every sector, I can give you information. The chair said, we are more than what is done. I think the economy is on course, except that we are not able to understand the dynamics now. And it is through digitization. It's not running away. It's rather doing it the way it should be done. And that is the best thing to do.
Can anybody break the it?
Certainly, with God's help.
But I say, Oko Forma, they are launching a team factor. If you need to see a point here.
Oh, many of them. What I know is that Ghanaians actually believe in the political system, political parties, and not the individual. Not the individual. So if our constitution is said that if you appoint an individual, he's going to come with people to work with. So we need to know the people that he's going to work with and who are they. So we have not seen them. But if you look at NDC, you can know, say, yes, they have certain group of people, the parliamentarians are there, people who are following them. And you can say, oh, okay, it's President Mahama or any, and these are the people he's going to work with. So also you know for MPP. So to say, an independent person coming now, I think that we are not there yet. And Ghanaians are not ready for an independent person. Say, or no, there to about Amano. So to me, new market, by the time we get to MPP launches its manifesto, going forward, you see that Alan will be out of the race. People will not even remember that Alan is in the context. So Kaya, the way it happened to Papa Kwesi Indu, initially he was hailed, but Ghanaians realized that he alone cannot do it. You need a team. So Endum 1%. And I don't think Alan is going to go beyond that. So it's not a threat. But we are praying to God to speak to the minds of Ghanaians, to really see what is in the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and then vote for him massively.
Because when we go back to the economy, I Ghana for salaries now we propose in English. In him say, FBM are buying a try, it's me a public servant and I send the workers in salary. In this case, no, ye increase so the workers is or move freely the increments. In the case, I will say, how much do you think will be okay? A very okay, I'm not going to work.
Oh, since I cannot propose certainly, but senior can. They always go on negotiation tables. So now that we all know, say that interfacing, so I try say the basro amount because Caneno Crampo teachers, for example, go on a PTA for correct a support to them, but government is not encouraging PTA system, trying to take foot to the bill by himself. So if you are cutting down all this, then there are allowances, and no teachers are asking for other allowances, which government is also working around it. And so they are going to feel it when the Vice President comes. So 2025 will be a happy year for all workers, and I'm sure they are going to vote massively and support the government to do that.
Such as a catch Ghana for say Ghana for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or may feel almost salary this time.
It is a proposal that I'm making, and I believe that the Vice President is also aware of these things, and he's not going to let them down. He's going to ensure that workers' salaries and their living conditions are improved. He's empowering the private sector. You see, the private sector will come in when it comes to housing. The private sector will come in. People are going to live on certain levels. Or they will feel happy within the economy.
Okay, Papa, the last message for Ghanaians.
Oh, right now, my last message for Ghanaians is that the Bonyanko Pompire said Odibedru December 7th. Ma Ghana for and near or margin. I said 8 years beyond FCSS government. It doesn't help us. Until in Chad Sebian to, but rather we should look at the people who are going to contest. And for me, there's no much between the Natuto era Bawumia. And when Tigana for my fire dream and a support entirely. Now, you say, I will speak to my barber to us, and Ghana, Aqua and me. So, the share name all year in the background. It's amazing. And when I am a bonfire, saying, I will be being in a may who are there all year. And Debiano Casa Bebreno to me explain it in your manner. So, Yahoo attach it near your home. Don't say we are not going to make a mistake in December 7th by voting for Dr.